Hello everyone, this is Jimmy and welcome to episode 3 of Cuboid Outpost, where we have painstakingly made a pair of trees. Now that we have access to trees though, I think it should be very easy to make additional ones. I mean, quite obviously we can just harvest the wood, and thankfully we have fast leaf decay, where it decays into, well, a sapling. I guess I should gather a small surplus of saplings to make sure that we don't end up in an awkward situation where a tree, both our trees drop no saplings and I have no saplings again. But I guess crooks drop. Do crooks actually drop more saplings than normal, or is that just like a urban myth? I'm not sure. One of the next quests though is to make the crook. So, the quest book says it's a higher chance of apples, which I mean I guess is fine too. We do need to eat, so let's do that really quick. I think this is also how you get your first silkworms. Is that true? Bro. I guess it just gives more drops in general, if I had to guess. That's a lot more saplings than normal. So anyways, yeah, that's the crook. What else can we do? Let's replant this real quick. I should make an axe. Oh well. We'll get real iron and stuff soon, I'm sure. So that leads to that which we can eat. I think someone told me in the comments we can make an apple sapling, which I suspect is just something like this. Okay. Oh, takes a few more apples. All right, well, I'll harvest some more trees later. Another thing we can make is the sieve, a hammer, and a barrel. All right, let's just go craft some stuff real quick. So this is all gated by access to wood. One sieve, please. I guess we'll do a regular oak sieve. We do get 4 planks per log. That's nice. All right, so 1 oak sieve. Oh, you want me to hold the components in my hand as well? You wouldn't, game. All right, so that's a sieve. We'll use that, I guess. We'll use that later. A wood hammer. This is to turn our sand into dust, I suspect. And an oak barrel. We can probably make more dirt with this, so we don't have to go through the painstaking process of like transforming it from other stuff, rotten flesh or something. I don't remember. All right, so yeah, from here we can smash. This is just standard ex nihilo, right? We can smash sand with our hammer. I wonder, is there a builder's wand? I guess even if there is, we probably can't make it yet. We'll just do this by hand, at least for now. I wonder if our pulverizer... I guess if our pulverizer could do this, we wouldn't need to get wood before we can smash it. Bam. Into dust. We can turn that into clay with our barrel. Alright, well, come here, barrel. I have a job for you. For now, we'll do it manually because I don't think we have a way to move water yet. But, bam. And, okay, so what's next? We can rot an apple. An apple and some rotten flesh makes a rotten apple. Sensible enough. This looks like how we get silkworms. So, an apple. And one of you. And one of you. That's quick. It's this. We can eat it. Do not advise. You know that yada yada yada. Wait. How do I get this? Oh, protein fiber. Do I have one left or did I use all of them? I don't see it. Oh, what was this made? Wickidium. Yeah, okay. So this is apparently pronounced wickidium. Like wicked as in, wicked. Not wiki as in Wikipedia. So alright. I'm just gonna spend a minute here to find the stuff. It's this plus that. No, it is not. try again. These two. Then I should probably make more than one. Odds are I'm going to need more than one. Oh well. I'm still a little short on rotten flesh because I tend to sleep through the night as soon as it comes up, and then even when it is nighttime, I don't actually go out there and loot this stuff. Alright, so this should make our first silkworms. Yep, and that made 6 of them even. With these we can grow the trees up again. Put them like so. They'll infest the leaves. And I guess since we have 6, we may as well use them to speed up the process, right? We'll be back in a couple of minutes when this is done. This appears to be a rather slow process. In the meantime, then, I guess I was going to say let's make some more... Wow, my drive's full of... Get out of here. Anyways, yeah, I was going to say we can make some more dirt to grow extra trees, but I guess we can make dirt out of this, right? I didn't fill you with water. Good old barrel, a very multifaceted tool. Yeah, so we can turn extra we can probably make shears even. I think I saw a shears recipe that we can make with this stuff, right? And now we can grow basically we can get an infinite supply of dirt from one sapling. It's very nice. Grow please. Hear that? And now if we're making dirt, we can take advantage of hoppers and automate it even. In fact, I wonder, can we make dirt out of anything that we have automated like this? You can't make dirt, can you? Not quite yet by the looks of things, so this will do for now. It just puts the leaves in, pulls the dirt out when it's done. Alright. By now, I suspect our tree has finished infesting, so let's go back and check on that. We probably do need a second crook. I think we have to break infested leaves with a crook to get the string out of it. Yep, it is definitely completely infested. That's pickaxe. But yeah, this is the right tool. And this gives you a boatload of string. And your silkworm's back. Cool. So I'm going to replant these trees so that we can reinfest them again. Because the silkworms spread and we have vein miner, it's, I think, most convenient to just infest a giant blob of leaves, and then we'll be set on string for a lifetime. So, well, actually, it does spread. I guess it spreads faster the more there. I don't know. We'll be back to that in a bit, and that'll be our lifetime supply of both silkworms and string, I expect. All right. So now that we have string, we can, first of all, we can cook and eat the silkworm. Sounds absolutely awful. I'm not going to do it. With string though, we can make a mesh and start sieving our dust. So for now we only get the string mesh. And actually I'm gonna make a second one of those and a second one of these. And test, do we have the version? There's like 7 different versions of XNet. Well, probably more than that. But I'm curious if we place 2 sieves next to each other, if they'll, you know, link together and function as one. Let's get... Why are there drops on the ground here? I guess sometimes the leaves infest in an order that causes some other leaves to decay. Oh well. Dust. So we should be able to sieve this. I suppose the main goal is redstone? No, the main goal is gunpowder. There's also an automated version. And since we have access to power, that's actually probably a good idea. But anyways, do I need enough gunpowder to make a singularity? Is there even a gunpowder singularity? So all we get out of it is gunpowder and bone meal. All right, well, let's... Yeah, they do link together, which is nice. I'm going to actually make a whole bunch more sieves then, because sieving 2 items at a time is painful. Whereas doing 9 at a time is... it's still painful, but it's less painful, so this is good. Anyways, we'll probably automate this. I guess we can do it now even, right? If we can make the auto hammer, I'll figure it out later. There we go. Out of that entire stack of dust, we got 8 bone meal and 3 gunpowder. I hope that's enough. We can transmute gunpowder and carbon nanotubes into redstone dust, I guess that's what it's telling me. Yep, gunpowder plus carbon nanotubes makes 2 redstone dust. And is there a redstone singularity? I guess I've... Oh, wait, there is. We need 160 pieces of it. Oh, boy. Well, good news is we get 16 to 32 as a quest reward. I guess we can go for it now. Maybe it's the time to set up automation instead. Now, I can make the auto hammer, but it does use up our pulverizer, and I can't recraft that quite yet. And I'm a little afraid that I actually do need the pulverizer. So maybe we just use our redstone sparingly until later? I'm not sure. This is for the auto sieve. Because there's no quest telling me to make the auto pulverizer, let's just not do that. Instead, we'll make do with however little redstone we have for now. I mean, I guess it's not that little, right? Give me 32. I had 8, so we rolled 17. That's a low roll. I have 42 of the necessary, what was it to make the singularity? Like 160? I already forgotten. I think I'm getting old. Not that type of singularity. 160. Yeah, it's too much sieving for my taste. Okay, we'll just use it. No. Hold on. Second thing to check. Can the hammer just... Can you just do this? Oh, you can. So we don't even need the auto hammer. We can just use you. So pulverizer turns sand into red... Or, sand into dust. Auto sieve. Okay. Wait, never mind. The auto sieve also uses a pulverizer. So we can have one or the other, but not both. And if that's the case, I think I would rather have the auto hammer, because we can 9x9 sieve, right? But we can't... I guess we can fade mine or hammer. It doesn't... At the end of the day, it probably doesn't make a huge difference. But what I'm just going to do for now is queue up a lot of hammering for you. All of this. Oopsies. Oh, you can't spacebar click this inventory. There we go. Alright, that'll eventually get around to hammering all of it. Are you encoding? There you are. Beautiful. Let's also make ourselves an axe so we can chop these trees more easily. So, up to the Wikidia max, you can just craft it. Yeah, whatever. But to make the that'll do axe, you have to smith it. I guess it's like the, what's it called? Netherite axe from Vanilla. But anyways, it also hits really hard. You can... Ooh, that's fast. Alright, so I'm going to set up a standard tree farm on this side, whereas we'll have our infested tree farm on that side, because I'm going to need a whole lot of leaves to make dirt for the next step. So I guess we can get the leaves. And if I'm just after this, I think it's... I guess will the sapling not grow if it's next to another... I thought you could plant oak directly next to other logs, and like next to each other, and they would grow. Maybe I'm just being impatient. Alright, yeah, they do grow next to each other, although, just by luck, they also grow into massive trees. Other things we can sieve include silica dust, so this gives... Oh boy, that's a lot more stuff than I expected. A lot of sand... Or not sand, dust... No, not... What am I saying? A lot of salt, there we go. And a little bit of bone meal. Why didn't it grab a new stack? Alright, whatever. That's actually probably enough. Not quite sure what we do with this, but there was a quest for it, so... I guess... We have to make apple cider next. Put an apple in a bottle to get apple cider. Alright. The world's most technological juicer. Quantum juicer. Well, it gives us quantumly juiced... Oh no, it's not apple cider, it's apple vinegar. Close enough. We then combine all that into cured flesh. Bam. And I guess that's all we do with it for now. Next we have to go fishing, if you insist. I'm no clue what the end goal here is. I'm just doing what the quest tells me to do. Alright, so what am I fishing for? Any fish will do. Let's engage in highly engaging Minecraft gameplay. Is that even in the water? That's definitely in. Are we having fun yet? We did it. All right. I hope we only need one. And I guess they point toward. Oh, this is just to make food, isn't it? These aren't progression quests. Whatever. We had to kill time anyways. Now that I have some extra dirt, grab the 24th piece. We can sieve this, which should give us various flavors of saplings or seeds. Oh boy. And various flavors of pebbles, I guess. Alright, let's go ahead and get a chest for all of this. That's a small, awful chest. Oh well. So what happened? I did... Wait. What do we sieve to get this? Well, oak is... sieving blocks of cellulose will provide seeds. Oh. Well, that's even easier. Jimmy, why don't you read the quest instead of just assuming everything works like it does in other packs? Right, let's just compress all of this real quick. And sieve it up. And that gives us all flavors, there we go, of tree seeds. Probably doesn't matter, but we'll have it now. So the reason we did all that was to make a mass desiccation. I was like, this is a weird way to spell destruction. Desiccation, to dry things out, which I suppose is exactly why it's a drying cupboard. Cupboard? How do you actually pronounce that word? It's clearly cupboard, right? But no one says cup and board. I mean, at least I don't say cup and board as two words. I call it a cupboard. Or is a cupboard a different word? I don't know. Whoa, that is not the recipe I was expecting. Do I have gold or energy tablets? We might have to say goodbye to a wind generator to get energy tablets. We definitely have everything else, right? We have enough infused alloy. Oh no, we have enough gold. Okay, never mind. We good. So we can turn... That's not how we make energy tablets? Close enough. Make two of... Was it two? They're expensive enough. I don't want to make extras. Two, and they have to be dark oak. Well, if you insist. In that case, we're going to need 4. Because I think you can only go 2x2 dark oaks, right? And let's sleep through the night. Alright, let's get out of there. Throw us one of these. I think dark oaks have a thing where they often don't produce enough saplings, but this one did, so we're good. And then we can make our drying cupboard. Oh, we got 57 logs off a single tree. That was a huge dark oak tree. One of you, and huzzah. Excellent. With that, we can dry out our stuff just to eat, but I think there's... Oh wow, that is a UI. You use energy? That is also not the sound I expected you to make when we broke you. Looks like it does not. Alright, so we can dry... Wait. We don't... Do we just fry the fish as it is? I guess it is. What is that called? Hardfisker? Icelandic. This is biltong, which I believe is Vietnamese sausage? I don't know. Try it out. I guess it does. And my pickaxe is almost broken, so almost an excuse to go make a better one. Oh wow, am I out of... No, I guess it just charges very slowly. Alright. That's fine. I guess it uses power to, you know, generate the heat. That makes sense. Anyways, we're going to do this just to complete the quests. We have zombie built on. Delicious. And we'll eat that once we are hungry. We get 4 more pieces. We're just putting stuff in random chests now so that they don't go into the enemy system that is almost full. Alright. Why can I not do this quest yet? Because we have to go up this chain. So by sieving... What was it that we sieved to get this? Dirt? Wait. You might want to make the dirt singularity first. Whoops. Alright, let's make a dirt singularity. How much is that? 2 stacks. Yikes. How much do we have? Half a stack. Alright, well, going to need some more leaves. That there should be enough leaves. Still have, what, like 50-ish pieces to make. Thinking about making a second barrel, but should be fine. Anyways, I'm curious if the heavy sieves can behave the same way as the regular ones. For being, like, bigger, they're definitely smaller. But do they? No, they don't. That's what I was afraid of. Alright, the fact that they don't link together means that it's, I think, more efficient to sieve in a large regular sieve array than to use the heavy sieves. Now, for the automated versions, the automatic ones, I think it is probably better to use the auto heavy sieve, but that's a thing for the future. All right, so I'm gonna make a second barrel because that's taking way too long. And because it's temporary, I won't even have an output chest. We'll just let it sit in the hopper. We'll take this down as soon as we have our 2 stacks of dirt. Because once we have a dirt singularity, right, we don't need a dirt making machine for rather obvious reasons. And 1 more piece of dirt, please, for 2 stacks. Give me a singularity. And give me infinite dirt. I really do need to come up with a better system than just like a line of these resource generators and chests, because I mean, I'm about to run out of room in the little house here. But oh well, that gives us lifetime supply of dirt. So now I can sieve this in our sieve array. In fact, I'm going to expand that probably to maybe 25 sieves. I wonder how big it gets. I think there is a oak singularity as well. Oh boy, that's a lot. 320. Do I have 320? I don't. I have to chop a few more trees. Well, yeah, that way I have infinite wood to make sieves out of, right? Now this oak singularity only produces oak logs, so it doesn't give us a lifetime supply of, say, I guess it does sticks, but not apples or whatever. That'll do though. There we go. So now let's go ahead and actually make those sieves. I guess we can just mass make planks even. I wonder, can we make these? No, we cannot, darn it. I was hoping we could expand our ME system so I don't have to be, you know, right on the cusp of having a full ME system all the time. But we'll get there when we get there. So right now we have 9. If I'm going to do a whole stack at a time, that's 64. 9 minus 64 is what? 64 minus 9, 55. I don't know if we actually need 55 more. Hey, look at that. That's just about 55. I guess that's a universe telling me to make 55 more. A few extras never hurt anyone, right? So, I don't know what the max size they actually link together is. They might not link 9 by 9. 5, 6, 7, 8, or I guess 8 by 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This pack is supposed to be about automation. I can't help but feel like I'm doing this wrong. We're supposed to do the efficient automation strategy and not the powerful brute force strategy. But you know what? Sometimes a little brute force is the right solution. All right, Moment of Truth, can I... No, I can't even fill them all at a time. Apparently the most you can do is 5 by 5. Oh well. That's gonna make upgrading the meshes suck a little bit less, right? Because if you're doing all the meshes at once, then you're gonna have to upgrade 64 meshes. Whereas this way, you only have to upgrade 25 of them. And I think the reason why the stacks aren't auto-refilling on my hotbar is because we don't have inventory tweaks, which is normally the mod that does that. So I have to like manually refill it. Ugh. All right, so anyways, this should give us a lot of pebbles. I wonder if I fill them? No, you still only click... Okay, never mind. You still only click the ones that are near you. Alas. No life hacks here. All right. But anyways, yeah, this gives us a whole lot of these pebbles, which we can then... Should get a crafting table over here. Craft into the base rock. And I think once we get these rocks, they all have a singularity variant as well, making 2 stacks each. So let's go ahead and do a whole lot of sifting to get 2 stacks of each of these rocks. So 5 more singularity. That'll be diorite, granite, basalt, blackstone. This is from the nether, right? Normally? I know it's in one of... It was added in one of the newer Minecraft updates and I don't... Wait, what happened to my... Okay, never mind. I had a ghost stack. But yeah, I don't often, you know, play the new Minecraft version, so I've never used blackstone before. All right, anyways, that lets us make a stone hammer. I suppose we can use any of these stones for it. What I'm going to do with these, I think, is probably just make them as we need, like on demand, as opposed to just, well, let's pick one of them and stock a lot of it. Which of these? I assume they're all interchangeable in crafting recipes. And I just said I've never used blackstone before. So let's use blackstone as our primary stone-like resource for now. Probably also, oh, here we go. Stop using these not so good chests and use these better chests. And then we'll just grab a couple stacks of that stuff on demand. Because if I need a couple stacks, you know, this resource generator spits them out. Alright, so stone hammer. Uh-oh. Apparently blackstone... Oh, it needs to be the cobblestone variant? Well, this is just blackstone. I suppose if I do that, does that become blackstone cobblestone? No, it does not. Never mind. It looks like blackstone was probably the worst choice because it does not have the... If you look at the item tags there, does it show tags if I don't hit that? No, I have to hit control. All right. It doesn't have either the stone, the forged stone, or the forged cobblestone tag. Andesite, that will be our base building block. Sorry, blackstone. Turns out you're kind of useless. So anyways, yeah, that's a stone hammer. From there, we can hammer. I assume it... Oh, it does matter which one. So we need... Oh, if we need all... You know what? I'm just going to build more resource generators then. And I guess it's time to start stacking them outside. I should probably come up with some system to label these so I know what's in which chest without having to open them. Can we make some frames yet? No, not without leather. Problem for future, Jimmy. Good looking arrow. So anyways, now that we have these, we can crush them, and I still don't have a auto pull. Well, I guess I do have the basic pulverizer. Still too slow. I guess they do crush with the wooden tool. But that turns it into the crush variant, which I believe the next step would be to sieve. Let's crush this. And wow, it had perfect amount of durability. Diorite. Alright. So that's that quest. Next is to... As if we sieve it, we get aggregate. Is that... Oh no, we don't sieve it. We craft it with clay. Okay. I can do that. I do need a fair amount of clay then, and I guess what I can do is... You have something in you? You're empty. Take dust. Let's first take a... Is there a clay singularity? There is. Let's just make one of those. So if I take some of this and... Maybe not all my water buckets. First pulverize the sand. Wait, I don't need to do this. I have a pulverizer. Bam. Take a stack of dust. Put you here, and then I just have to... Because the transformation process for clay is instant. So I just have to fill this 64 times. And then run the clay through the singularity maker. And another singularity down. All right. We are so balanced. We have an infinite supply. Oh, it makes us small clay. All right, fine. I can live with that. I guess. It is infinite after all. Assuming we are allowed to do this. Yes. Probably actually a good thing that it makes small clay. Because I think it's easier to turn small clay into big clay than vice versa. All right, so now we can craft... I guess, does it matter which one? First of all, what do we get sifting it? We get various things, but we can't sift it until we have at least a flint mesh. So I suppose the next goal, yeah, is to get gravel. All right. So we have to make aggregate, and that can use any of these. So I guess we'll use all of them. 1, 2, and 3. Then aggregate, I believe it said, can be dried in our cupboard. 20 seconds per into gravel. I wonder, can we... You take multiple items per stack? You do. So we just have to split it between the various stacks. Good enough for government work. We'll be back in like 5-ish minutes. I guess it takes it 5 minutes to do 15. Back in 10-ish minutes. I load balanced it a little bit better so that all the slots would work, you know, until we were done. But I don't quite need to wait for it to be completely done either. I just need 2 stacks of gravel, I believe, because that's how much it takes to make its singularity. So, is that 8 more? That's 1 more cycle. All right. And you know what this pack would have, well, I mean, it doesn't need, but would be nice for it? A time in a bottle. This type of task is perfect for a time in a bottle, right? I don't even know if time in a bottle exists on Minecraft 1.16 yet. But anyways, that gives us all the gravel we can dream of. Bam. And then now we can sift the, well, is it sift gravel for flint, or can we just like crush it for flint, hammer it for sand? Yeah, sifting it gives us flint at 25% chance. I'm going to sift a bunch of this because I have to upgrade all of my meshes from string meshes to flint meshes. It's probably 6 per, or is it 8 per? Yeah, 6 per. So 6 times 25, 150. I need 150 pieces of flint. Once we have flint meshes, we should be able to get more. Oh, I was hoping we could just... Do I have to take these out? Much easier just to break it then. We can get actual resources out of gravel. So we can get stuff like iron, I think. Let's just get our block of sieves set up again. Upgrading to 25 diamond meshes later might be a little much. I think by that point we'll have to swap to a less brute forcey method. But anyway, still have a little bit of gravel left. And yep, now we're getting, let's see, lapis, sulfur, coal. Of this appetite. I mean, we already had coal. Oh, what else is there? Niter. But we can also sift sand for various seeds. And where do these come from? Oh, and the various crushed forms of the rocks. But I think we're going to stop here for today. We'll come back next time and get all these resources. Once we have this, we should be able to unlock a whole lot of automation, right? That gets us into Create, which is a fun mod. Copper is used all over the place, and I'm sure this leads to more stuff that we can use for like pulverizers and the like. But to wrap things up today, I'm going to click this button. It gives us all our quest rewards for the stuff. I guess there's only one quest that has rewards. Never mind. I was going to say, I'm afraid this is going to fill my inventory, but no, it gives us one basic crafting table. Thanks. Part of me was hoping there was like a quest somewhere that would randomly give us, you know, another 4K digital storage element, but that was not to be. So anyways, that's it for today. We'll be, oh wow, there's a lot of stuff here, although none of these quests actually give rewards. Ruined, not worth. But yeah, that's it for today. I'll see you guys in the next video for more Cuboid Outpost goodness. Take care, bye bye.